And like I said, I'm here in this gorgeous, gorgeous house here in Breckenridge, and I am now joined by Sarah Barclay. How are you this morning?
Hey, Lauren, good morning. Great to be here.
Yeah, so first tell me a little bit about Slifer Smith and Frampton.
So Slifer Smith and Frampton has a really interesting history. First of all, we're a real estate company. We have 4 offices here in Summit County, but we started in the Vail Valley actually over 50 years ago. Rod Slifer was a ski instructor and thought it would be a good idea to probably have a real estate office. So he was the first shingle in Eagle Valley, and here we are some 50 years later.
So it was a good idea.
It was a good idea. Yeah, absolutely. We're the #1 brokerage in Summit County, and yeah, so we're very proud of that.
So we are having so much fun here in this gorgeous, gorgeous house. Tell me a little bit about this house.
This is a very, very special home. First of all, it's 6,400 square feet. It's 5 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, 5 decks, 4 fireplaces, 2 outdoor fire pits. It's on an acre of beautifully landscaped property with water features, and the biggest water feature of all is the Blue River right in the backyard, which you can actually hear today. And this home actually has partial ownership of its own island, and I don't think there is any other property in the county that has that.
Not only in the county, but let's talk about the location again. Like, we are so close to town.
Yeah. Very, very close to town. You can actually walk home. Some of the neighbors have actually said on a powder day you can ski almost all the way home. But yeah, it's about a 10-minute walk to town, and even if you don't want to walk to town, you can take the free bus, which is right up at the top of the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a little hidden subdivision. No one really knows it's here, and very quiet, very beautiful, very pretty.
Definitely. And let's talk about the river again. So before we went live, I was standing in the kitchen, and I'm like, what is that sound? Oh my gosh, is that the river? You can hear the river just from standing in the kitchen, which is incredible. I saw somebody fly fishing, actually, just as I was driving in here. Tell me a little bit more about this awesome feature.
So the Blue River starts up on Hoosier Pass, comes all the way down through Breck, meets up with Dillon, and then goes on actually all the way to the Colorado River, which goes all the way to Mexico. But the Blue River is awesome. We actually have very healthy populations of rainbow trout and brown trout. You could fish from your backyard here. There's lots of cool pools and drop-offs, which is what fish like. And yeah.
I was just about to ask you that because I know that you're an avid fisher.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm sure you could fish right off of here. So tell me a little bit more about the layout of the house. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect for lots of different generations. There is an executive master suite on the top floor, so it's completely private with its own deck and office. And then on the main floor, there's actually a casita. And a lot of people ask, what is a casita? It basically means little house. So it has its own bedroom, its own living space, its own kitchen, which is perfect for perhaps the older generation. And then downstairs are 3 ensuite bedrooms, a gigantic rec room, a movie theater, lots of games, and a beautiful walkout to a stamped concrete patio, which goes out to the river.
Yeah.
With a bridge to the island.
Yeah. And with the bridge to the islands, highlight that a little bit too. You mentioned this island a few times, but tell me, like, that's also just incredible.
Yeah, completely unique. Yeah, there's an old-fashioned fire pit on the island, so that would be a great place, to bring the kids and toast marshmallows and make s'mores and all that kind of great stuff. That is a very, very unique feature here for Summit.
Yeah, and behind us is a beautiful kitchen. I'm sure you guys can see that.
Yeah, professional, certainly professional range, 6-burner. There's also great views of Peak 8 and the Horseshoe Bowl, which is really fun, and then a covered barbecue deck, which goes out to a beautiful waterfall feature.
Awesome. Well, Sarah, thank you for telling us a little bit about the house. We're going to talk to Sarah a little bit more about this house later on in the show, but we are going to take a short break, and don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.